Cedi, being down Isaac, being down Evan, what does it say about how you guys play together? The fact that you can, you add guys in and everyone just able to contribute even more so and put together an effort like you guys did tonight.
Yeah, I mean, I think that's what makes us great. I mean, we just so I mean, we've been missing a couple of guys. Who, like before, we missed Caleb and Larry, and now we're missing uh, Evan and Isaac. So we know how to protect each other, and we know we got their back. So we're just next man up, and that's our mentality always. Obviously, we would love them to have them with us, obviously, but now that they're not here, we have to step up and play better. So I think that we did a great job tonight, offensively and defensively. And I mean, I just like the way we played tonight. I mean, I know they were down bodies, but they're still world champions, and we know that they're a good team. So we respect them, and we came out with aggressiveness, and we did our job tonight.
You guys had 36 assists on 45 made shots, which is like the second highest assist total this season for you guys. What were you seeing, just like, and how that was like moving the offense and creating a flow and finding those open shots for you
Yeah, I
guys?
mean the ball was moving all the time. They were trying to play zone, and we were moving the ball and finding easy shots, open shots, and we knocked them down tonight. And obviously that helped us a lot. But I can tell that I like the way we're playing since the beginning of the season. It's the same way. That's a huge improvement for us.
Dave mentioned that actually pregame, like a lot of the shots you guys got early in the season, they just weren't falling. Now they're falling. When you see those shots go down for you guys and you specifically as well, how much added confidence does that just add, because now they're falling versus just like getting those good looks?
Yeah, I mean, obviously, it feels great, and obviously, by making shots, we gain even more confidence. So, but I mean, we were always finding open shots. Sometimes we just couldn't knock them down, but today we did a great job. We were focused, and we knocked them down. And we know that they're giving up a lot of threes. So I mean, how many threes did we have tonight? 45. I mean, that's something that actually we have talked with Kayla that we could have like 45 to 53 tonight. And I think we did a great job by moving the ball and finding open shots.
How important was the defensive effort tonight, especially with so many of your guys being in different roles and seeing more action than usual, to be able to keep that defensive energy the entire game and kind of take control?
Yeah, I mean, obviously we knew that there's going to be a couple guys who would like to step up, like like Jordan and Wara, and so obviously he had a great game, but I think that overall I think that we did a great job defending, protecting the paint, and the only thing that we struggled a little bit was the rebound. We gave them a lot of offensive rebounds, but I think in the second half we were much better.
Evan.
Cedi, Darius has really turned it on as of late, and he's had a lot of great games this season, but arguably tonight was a great game for him. What has impressed you most with him tonight and in this season in general?
I mean, he's outstanding. Every year he's been improving. I know he works a lot, and he's getting there, man. He's definitely an all-star. I mean, the way he plays right now, he's just killing. And he's our leader. And tonight, obviously, he was outstanding. The way he played offensively and defensively, the way he shared the ball, moved the ball. I mean, he been great a whole year.
One last question for me. This is your guys' 14th double-digit win this season. How much fun are you having right now?
A lot. We're having a lot of fun. I mean, the way we're playing right now, we just don't think. We're just playing like, we're running, we're defending, we're playing offensively, we're moving the ball. I mean, we're just playing great, and that's huge improvement for us. When looking the last 2 years and this year, I mean, there's a huge improvement.
Joji.
JojiKevs.com. Cedi, again, you're a guy who's been here a few years. 2 years ago, you won 19 games in a season. Last year, you won your 19th game in April. This is your 19th tonight, and you passed the Bucks in the standings. Are you guys starting to? I know you're going one game at a time, but you're starting to look at the standings a little bit and starting to just think about some of these opponents you're beating.
I mean, for us, really, we're just thinking, game by game, and right now it's still too early, especially for the players to talk about that. We're just trying to focus on the games, and we're trying to actually focus on the next game against Atlanta. That's our mindset, game by game. And when we come towards the end of the season, then we'll probably obviously start talking about the standings. But right now, we're just trying to play our best basketball every game.
And then a couple weeks ago, you and Cedi, or you and Ricky were on the podium, and he kind of joked that you guys, because you're both European players, you have like a connection, but you guys do play really well together. Is there kind of a connection between you two guys out there?
Yeah, I mean, definitely we have a great chemistry. Actually, me, myself, Caleb, and Ricky. I mean, actually, we have been playing great. I think since the beginning of the year. And I mean, just Ricky, we just know the way he's playing. We know that we have to move, and when you're wide open, he's gonna give you the ball. So we just have to do a good job and just make ourselves open and available, and then he's gonna find you. I mean, he's a great player, unselfish, great leader. I mean, he's a great player.
Thanks, Cedi.
Last question, Kelsey.
Just a quick one. What did you see from Lamar tonight? He gave his first start with you guys, and just how he was, especially defensively, able to.
Yeah, I mean, Mar, he's really working hard every time he gets into the game. He gives us the energy, and I think whenever he came to the game, I think he was great for us, and we need his energy. And defensively, he's a great defensive player. Offensively, he's gonna knock shots down. He's gonna go into the offensive rebound. So he's actually helping us a lot.
Darius, what did you see just from the starting unit of how Lamar and Dean stepped in, and kind of just how, I know it was obviously just one game, but finding the flow early on?
They just settled in. And we always talk about next man up. So I mean, their number was called and they showed up. So we expect them to do that. They came in, had a lot of energy, helped us in that first quarter, get a good lead, and they just stuck with it. Like I said, next man up, so they stepped up and did their job.
What does Lamar bring defensively that I guess helps you guys, especially when it comes into games?
A lot of energy. He's a bigger body, super physical. He helps on the glass, and he's always running. He's always in attack mode, so that's what we love about him. And as long as he's doing that, he in good shape.
And then I guess you guys had 36 assists tonight, which is like second highest this season for you guys. Obviously, like some of that was like what the Bucks were giving you, but how was this an example of how it helps the offense flow when you guys are moving the ball, finding each other, and knocking down shots?
It's pretty hard to guard, in my opinion. Everybody's moving, everybody's cutting, and the ball is never sticking. I mean, that's just good basketball all around. So as long as we do that, I think we get quality shots, and when we get quality shots, most of them go in for us. So we gotta just keep doing that, especially while bodies are down. That's how you just wear defense down. So when you just move the ball, keep cutting, you get easy ones, and that's when all the threes starting to fall and some backbreakers starting to on the other side. So yeah, that's it pretty much.
How have you seen that your offense, the offense, I guess, as a whole, evolve over the season? I mean, and we talked about earlier, like the shots you guys were getting, they were good looks, but they just weren't going down. Now they're going down. But I guess how have you seen that grow throughout the season, and I guess instill a confidence in you guys of like, okay, these shots are going down now. We know our offense.
The ball is moving. So when the ball moves, you get easy looks. Most of them are wide open. And I mean, I'm just giving the credit to the guys because they put work in. We shoot before practice, after practice. So when it comes to game time, it's like second nature. So if we keep moving the ball, moving bodies, and we get easy open looks, 9 times out of 10 they go down.
So he was just in here, and then the thing that stood out for me was he just talked about how much fun this is, and not thinking, just going out and playing and having fun. And it's a simple question, but I mean, just how fun is a night like this? Again, the stretch that you guys have been on.
Super fun. Everybody's having fun out there. The ball is moving. Everybody's getting open looks. Everybody's getting touches. So, I mean, it's not just hero ball. One person is doing it all. Everybody's is contributing. And it starts on the defensive end. When we get stops, we get out in transition. That's when you see our lobs. That's when you see all the dunks and all the threes that we shoot. So as long as we do that, I think we'll just keep having fun.
And that was my next question. The defensive effort tonight was so impressive because it was consistent from the opening tip. It was just as tough as when you were up 30. And how important was that to keep that intensity the entire time?
Very important for us. We've been struggling to plan all 48 minutes. So that's what Coach Baker's staff and the coaching staff been trying to install in us. So seeing that tonight on the defensive end, I mean, I hope it impressed the coaching staff a little bit. So yeah, as long as we play defense for 48 minutes, I think we're in good shape.
Joe G.
Joji Kazakam, Darius, how has the early season success with throwing the lob to Jarrett kind of contributed to the floater being so open? Like tonight, it seemed like it was really open for you in the first half.
Yeah, everybody's starting to bite on the lob. I mean, the lob is a backbreaker too. So a lot of people are starting to just back off so I can shoot the floater. And that's what was the case tonight. Marcus Cousins, he just kept backing up into JA, so I couldn't throw in the lob. So the floater was just there tonight.
And then I asked Cedi this, your rookie season, you won 19 games. Last year, you won your 19th game in April. This year, you won 19. You passed the Bucks in the standings tonight. I know it's real early. I know you go one game at a time, but are you guys starting to peek a little bit at the standings just to see the teams you're beating and what you're accomplishing?
It's early, like you said. You definitely take it one game at a time. Those guys play hard, and everybody's down bodies too. So that's another thing. But we're not gonna get too ahead of ourselves. We just have to play our brand of basketball, play Cavaliers basketball, and just keep being us.
Thanks, Nick.
Last one, Christoph.
Hey, Darius, this is Cedi from Greece. Congratulations on the win, first of all. For you guys, Ricky Rubio, Kevin Love, Cedi Osman came off the bench and bring a lot of energy. How big for you is to see the second unit to be so productive?
Yeah, the second group is bringing us a lot of life. I mean, they come in and really hold it down for us. Ricky and K Love, Cedi comes off the bench and make a lot of big shots. And we really need that from them, especially from our vets. Our vets are bringing a lot of energy, putting us in the right place and helping us succeed as well. So it's fun having them out there.
And for you personally, how enjoy to lead this group on the floor?
It's super fun. All these guys love the game. We like being around each other. And everybody loves to win. So as long as we have that passion on the floor, I mean, it's going to be fun for me.
Thank you very much. Keep up.